Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. I've got another short review of another Jada Toy Street Fighter figure, and this one is of DJ. Now, DJ isn't one of my favorite Street Fighter characters. I just never really gravitated towards him as a kid because his movements seemed a little bit more complicated for me, and so the really simple inputs of like Ryu and Ken worked way better for me. Like, even to this day, I can barely play as like Vega with all the diagonal inputs. I kind of suck with Chun-Li and Guile, all charging sort of characters, and even throws with 360s. I'm still not the best at, but DJ, I just never really gravitated towards his playstyle either. Realistically, I don't know how he plays because I don't even play him that much in Street Fighter 6. Played him just a little bit because I wanted to play every character. And his super for the beats really intimidated me, so I just backed out of the character anyway. But point is, I've never really gravitated towards DJ as a character, so he's always just sort of been part of the roster. I've never really played that much with him. That being said, Jada have released him because he's part of the Street Fighter 2 roster, and I think they've done another really good job of capturing a certain aesthetic from a certain time, and this is the Street Fighter 2 design of DJ. Now, in the box we get the figure itself, we get his effect part, which I don't know the name of his attack, I really should have looked that up beforehand. We get an alternate face, as well as swappable hands, and his necklace. And that's it. It's, again, the same loadout that most Jada toys have, which you get the effect part or whatever part that is important to that character, alternate face and some alternate hands, but that's enough for the budget line of figures. But taken out of the box, here is DJ, and he looks pretty good. Really simple but nicely executed design. I do like the bright bold colors, and the detailing on his pants is nice. The only problem with his pants is that's where a lot of the articulation is, so once you start moving them, swiveling them around, it really does break that design quite a bit, but as a static figure, it looks really nice. Here he is next to the Jada Toys Ryu, and again, all of the Jada Toys figures scale well with each other. And for posability, it is again what you expect from the line. It is a slightly different sculpt than the others, but all posability for the Jada line is pretty much the same. So good movement in the head, you can move the hair just a little bit. Arm has really good rotation, bend at the elbow, hinge at the wrist, butterfly. Good motion in the upper chest. There's a swivel at the upper thigh. Splits, kicking forward and back just fine, double bend at the knee, pivot at the ankle, and hinge. It's all what you expect, and it's all executed at the same standard as all the other Jada toys up until now. And of course, with that, you can get DJ into some pretty nice poses, some fairly standard poses. I did need to look up some references to see if I was doing it right or what I could do to make it look a bit better, and I think I did an okay job. Tried to give some nice expression to the figure. I do like how high his effect part stands. That was one of the criticisms I had of the Guile, that the sonic boom is a little bit low on the stand, whereas DJ's effect part I think is just the right height for him to launch it while standing, and I think it looks very nice. And his expression is good, alternate hands are nice, and posability in general is very good, very expressive and fun. And I had a decent time with the figure. Again, I'm not a big fan of the character, so I don't really have an attachment to him, but he looks the part, and I think it looks and feels very nice to play with. So if you're collecting the entire set, it makes sense to grab this. If DJ's your favorite, it seems like they've done a pretty damn good job here as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I will see you all next time.